What's up, guys? It's day 2. We got a little bit of a mess in the room, as you saw. I did try to clean it up yesterday. I set up a bunch of my equipment here for work, so that's good. But yeah, I got a bunch of other stuff to get done today. Gotta organize all the clothes that I brought back, and I want to install this screen protector before I break the one I have on my phone. Well, I don't have one on my phone. Before I break my screen. The one rule I'm gonna set today is exercise is super important. And that's because it helps your physical health and your mental health. That's what I've learned when I did go to the gym. I took like a 30-day break, haven't gone in 30 days. And so yeah, now I'm returning. And so I'm packing my gym bag there and I'm going right now. Alright, I just finished my workout. I lifted kind of light, but I kind of pushed myself, but I also did kind of light. I didn't want to get too sore for tomorrow when I come back. But yeah, I just left the gym. Because I don't have a car, I can't just drive myself home. I'm actually waiting for my parents to drive me. So I'm going to go across the street, get some protein from a hamburger over at this restaurant called Portillo's. It's actually right over there. And yeah, I'll see you guys probably at home when I get back, after I've eaten and after my parents have picked me up. So yeah, alright, here we go. I made it back. We have the desk here, got it all kind of set up. This is the camera I used to film episode 0 and 1. However, I think it's just easier to film on my phone, especially when I'm not doing like fancy sit-down shots. But what I think I might do right now, before I edit day 2, is I might set up like a cool like studio in here. I might put up a tripod here, maybe a nice light, and so I can record on this camera from the house, at least when I'm here, just to kind of document at least what I'm doing on here and all that. So yeah, I think what I might do is build that setup really quick, test it out, and then begin editing day 2. So yeah, I said I was gonna post at 9 p.m. every day. It's currently 7:48, so I have about an hour to edit and upload this video. So hopefully I can do that. And yeah, the gym was great. So let me set up that that whole studio thing really quick, and then I guess I'll tell you about everything else that happened today and what I'm still gonna do for the rest of the night. So yeah, let's set that up, and I will see you guys in a second. So here is the setup that I built with a simple light that I had from my company, which I have like a little studio downstairs. Just brought one up here, and my camera, my main camera, on a tripod. It's a little overkill, but I think it's pretty cool, and it'll do. But yeah, I think it's pretty cool. It's a nice little setup. I can show you guys like little tips and tricks, and like do little talking series bits on. And yeah, this is what it looks like on camera. See, this is what I see. It's a little screen over there. And yeah, I'll be sitting here doing this kind of work while you guys get this kind of footage from me, and maybe a screen recording or something of that sort. I feel like that would be pretty cool. But it's super helpful when I'm showing you guys stuff that I made for my business, stuff that I'm doing for fun, maybe like make some music, or like any routine setup stuff, which I do want to do today. I want to set up a routine in the mornings that I stay consistent with, and I feel like that's going to be super helpful when it comes to improving myself, because if you stick to a routine, go to the gym every day, drink the same amount of water every day, that's a healthy amount, obviously, which, don't forget, rule 1 is drink water, drink more water. Again, you can find all the rules I've ever made in this series down in the description below, rule 1 through 365. Hope you guys like the setup. I think it looks pretty cool. I think it's pretty good. Maybe I'll tweak it a few things here and there that I don't like, but yeah, I do really like the setup. I think it's pretty cool. And yeah, hopefully when I'm screen sharing later in today's video of me building my routine, you guys can see me here, you guys can see the screen in front, and yeah, hopefully it turns out pretty good. It is currently 8:30, and I technically have 30 minutes to edit the video for today, which is day 2, which is what I filmed yesterday. I know, it gets confusing. But yeah, hopefully I have enough time to edit that. It shouldn't be too bad. I'm aiming for around, I'm aiming for around an hour to edit that video. And yeah, hopefully everything turns out okay. So here we go, let's start editing, and I will see you guys when I'm done. Alright, I just finished editing day 2, so that's done. Now I do want to set up a routine. I've always wanted to set up a routine for just like when I wake up, what do I do, you know? So my goal here is to use the Apple Calendar app to turn basically my days into routines. So here we have a completely empty calendar, and this is most likely what you guys are gonna start with. It has nothing on here. It goes from Sunday to Saturday, so we're basically gonna be developing a weekly routine that I follow, but most importantly a daily routine. You know, something, we gotta start small and kind of work our way up. So what I do want to start doing is waking up early. So what I'm going to do to organize everything is make a new calendar. And this calendar is going to be called a routine. And yeah, so here we go. Let's make our first event our wake up when our alarm's going to go off. So I think for now, just to start, I think 6 a.m. is plenty. I think it allows me to sleep enough because I do like to work late. A 10 p.m., 11 p.m. kind of edit session or anything is pretty common. I mean, it's 10 p.m. right now, but who knows, maybe I'll be changing that in the future and moving to 5 a.m. But I know 6 a.m. is a great starting point. I don't want to overwhelm myself, so I think 6 a.m. is great. Let me make that a little shorter here. And I'm going to be waking up at 6 a.m. every single day. So what I'm going to do is simply click on the event, and then add repeat here to every day. So now that our alarm is set for 6 a.m., I think what I'm gonna do is remind myself to drink an entire glass of water every single day. So at 6 a.m., as soon as my alarm rings, the first thing I'll be doing is drinking a glass of water. And I'm gonna repeat that every single morning. So now you don't need to fill out this entire day immediately. Leave some space for, you know, things that come up and certain events that you simply can't control. So I think what I want to start doing is getting pretty consistent at going to the gym. Now that is something I'm going to start. So I think a good time to start going to the gym every single day is just around 7 a.m. And what I'm going to do here is I want to kind of categorize the different aspects of my life. So what I'm going to do is go over to a new calendar and make a new one, and I'm going to call it my health, if I could spell it right. So I heard the healthiest amount of sleep to get. If I'm waking up at 6 a.m., I heard the healthiest amount of sleep to get is around 7 hours. So I'm gonna close off the rest of the night to sleep. And so I'm gonna repeat this every day. And now I'm not gonna be able to do or schedule anything for after 11 p.m. every single day. So now here's our day so far. 6 a.m. Alarm, then we want to drink water, probably a glass or a bottle full, something of this size, and then we want to hit the gym around 7, and we will be pretty much occupied until 11 when I get to go back to sleep and restart the whole process. So that is the very basic routine, like basic routine. Now all I'm gonna do is pretty much make the rest of my day one big to-do list. So for that, I'm gonna be making all of my tasks that I have to complete a new calendar. All right, and now we have our tasks here. So I can basically set a task for any day. Like let's say on this day I need to take the dog to the vet. Essentially, I'm gonna have my task written out there, and let's say that's gonna happen at noon. It's gonna take about an hour and a half. So now I know that I'm busy at noon, and I can basically fill up my entire day with different tasks, which is awesome. Like let's say here I want to work on marketing for the company. So now tomorrow I know that I'm waking up at 6, drinking water right away, then going to the gym, then I have to take the dog to the vet at 12, and then at 4 I need to work on marketing for the company. So this is also super handy when it just comes to understanding what your plans look like for the next day. Really helps with your anxiety and kind of not knowing what tomorrow is going to look like. It helps you visualize all of that, especially if you're a visual learner, I guess, or a visual person that likes to see everything in front of them. So this is definitely going to be game-changing for the entire 365 days that I'm on this challenge. Now this calendar will be changing a ton, but yeah, no, so far I think this is super basic. I'm gonna go ahead and add a bunch of other little things that I want to add into my routine that'll help me kind of organize my life, and I will share them with you guys once I'm done. So yeah, here we go. Alright, I think I'm done for now. You know, as the journey continues through 365 days, the calendar is going to fill out more, and you'll see the calendar kind of develop as the days go on. I'll kind of see what I need to adjust and add. However, this is kind of how the whole thing looks so far from just the first day of me setting it up. So I'm going to wake up at 6 a.m. through my alarm. I'm going to drink some water, start getting ready for the gym, and then yeah, drive to the gym at 7, spend about an hour lifting through a routine, and we'll set up routines and focus on fitness later on in a different day. However, that is on the radar for the next few days. I do want to get that kind of all sorted. I'm going to be eating breakfast shortly after the gym when I get back. You know, you need to refuel your system, especially after lifting, and then after breakfast, I'll be checking emails, socials, and anything with the business that I need to catch up on. Then the rest of the day is pretty much empty. That's for just simple day-to-day tasks that I have to get done, or that's something business related. As you can see, I kind of filled in here at the bottom a client of mine. I do need to edit a video for them, so that's something I'm gonna be doing at 7:30 tomorrow. After that, I'm gonna be editing around 9:30, and then I'll pack my gym bag for the next day, prep clothes and water for the next day. You know, you gotta have everything laid out and ready so that when you wake up, simply grab your things and start your day off on the right foot. And then of course at 11, sleep, so I can get that healthy 7 hours of sleep every night. So yeah, I mean, that's how my days are gonna look. In my own time, I'm gonna fill out my tasks that I have to do. I know tomorrow is not gonna look this empty, but yeah, that pretty much sums it up. I think that's where I'm gonna call it quits for the day. But yeah, I set up this whole new rig right here, which I really like, at my desk, so I can edit and do everything, but also talk to you guys and give you guys updates. And yeah, no, I think it was super successful. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow for day 4, and yeah, I think we're gonna be starting, as the calendar says, at 6 a.m. and we'll be at the gym at 7. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace. So I'm editing the video here, and I realized that I never gave an update on the screen protector that I installed, or the mess in my room, or like the clothes on the bed. But the clothes are gone. They're in the closet over there. So all good on that. Oh, also, tomorrow's video is not going to be posted tomorrow. Tomorrow's video is going to be posted in 2 days. And this is just so I can record me editing, which is a big part of my day, but I can't because I'm posting this video tomorrow. So I can't like record myself editing the video while I'm also filming for it. Probably doesn't make sense. I'm still gonna be filming every single day. I'm still not gonna have missed a day. It's just I'm giving myself more time between the day I film and the day it posts and goes live. It probably makes no sense. Just understand, no video tomorrow. The video comes out in 2 days. That's it.